Yo, what's going on? And welcome back to some more Unicorn Overlord. In the last one, we got quite a bit done, actually, even though we didn't get everything done that I wanted. We finished up the story of Bistorius, and our next quest, or main quest, is to head over to Albion. We can either go here by boat, or we could go here by boat, but this requires us to first do a liberation mission. So, what else did we get done? We did all of the carvings in the area and got the reward of a bow, of the king's bow, that gives the +5 stats to everything, just like all the other king's weapons. We also wandered over here, which I'm just now realizing there's like this part of the map that's still unexplored somehow. And I mean, I've pointed it out for Drakenhold has it too. I'm hoping that we can actually get 100% of the map explored. Although I guess I'm considering, because like these are parts of the map, and obviously you're supposed to be able to get to this carving, I have to imagine at some point we're going to be able to like take a boat and just go wherever we want in the land. Anyways, what else did we do? We finished the story, and I guess really the only other thing we did is we did do one of the monuments all the way down here. I forget what we got. We might have equipped it. We unlocked the meteorite weapons from here, and we leveled up Liza. We finally added her to a team. So she's going to be part of Berengaria's team. In testing, she didn't really work out that well, but I'm thinking in practical use, she will work. It's just like our squads are so powerful that it's really hard for her to compete. But anyways, we'll see if that's actually true. Today's goal is finish all the liberation missions that we have, including this one down here, because we're now at level. And the next thing to do is to get to Albion. So we'll probably start with this one. We do need to do this auxiliary mission as well. Maybe I should start with the auxiliary mission because it's a lower level. Yeah, let's start with that. Also, if possible, we might do the quest with the Maiden and the unicorn rings. I was talking about it last time. I feel like I'll probably just pick Scarlet because we have max rapport with her. We just need to go do the conversation down in Elheim. Oh, this map's kind of big for an auxiliary mission, huh? But yeah, we just need to do the conversation, and then we can just go ahead and do that quest. I think. I have no proof that that's true. I just figured that was the requirement because we weren't able to do it before. If that's not the case, then I guess we'll have some more work cut out for us. But I feel like it probably is. I'm fairly decent at guessing how the mechanics are gonna work out. So here, what all is there? I mean, a flyer could maybe make this mission trivial, but I think I'm just going to go through it and collect as much XP as we can. Probably means I'm going to be using this. Oh. Problem is, this is 29. So none of Berengaria's squad can get XP except for Liza. What's the final boss? Final boss is also just 29, so it's really probably not a good idea to use that squad. Probably not a good idea to use a lane squad either, actually. Can I restart? I don't want a lane squad out. I am going to need to bring a lane squad out, but he doesn't need to be out right away. Because he's a cavalry unit, he can move pretty quickly. Who can get XP then? There's probably less people that could get XP than I previously thought. Oh, right. If you were there last time, Mirard managed to get 78,000 XP at once, and he became the highest level on his team. That was pretty funny. We just gave him all the XP items, because you can't equip someone with 2 of the same type of, or like the same item. But you can, if you have 3 unique items that all do similar things, you can do that. So because we have Chloe's charm, we have the rookie eggs, and we have the new silver goblet or silver chalice or whatever it's called. So you could equip all of those on one guy, and that was really funny. Or at least I found it funny. Okay, so the squads that we could use are Cavalry and Oaklease. So I guess we're probably going to be using other squads that can't get as much XP. So Berengaria's squad probably will be deployed then.
My atonement beckons.
But you know, actually Berengaria's squad. Who should? I feel like we should use the catapult. Who should use the catapult? Could just be Berengaria's squad. That's not a terrible idea.
No surprise there.
Witness the might of an angel.
We can't hasten call.
Sure.
You'll not be disappointed.
So,
By a knight's honor.
we gotta be careful. Last mission, werefoxes were a big problem for us.
I depart.
Whatever you need.
Can I, like, go around this way?
We mobilize at once.
Made it.
Okay, so we probably want to use you. Oh, you don't really shoot that far, do you? We could get rid of these barricades and this person. It's probably a good start for the catapult.
Any who bar my path must perish.
If I remember correctly, Oaklease has a new sword, right? Did I give her the meteorite sword?
Offering to the heavens.
Kind of changed her archetype of character. Yeah, we did. So we gave her a new shield and a new sword, which made her lose some evasion. But I think that now she'll just be tankier instead. And she still will gain evasion from using her skills.
Witness the might of an
So
angel.
I think it should just end up being
I
a
take to the
positive
skies.
overall. The werefox is
No hard
confused.
feelings.
Okay, so that just straight up killed. Probably no reason to even fire another catapult shot.
Let's take what's ours. There in a second. Go on.
He can't move until the catapult's done reloading, but we
Won't
do
take
need to
long.
get there because we can't reach these barricades, so we're gonna need someone to break them.
Death summons.
Joseph, yeah, it's kind of interesting that Joseph became like one of our worst units. Just like how it worked out. Joseph dies all the time. I guess he was trying to solo tank for this squad for a long time. Maybe that was a mistake.
I shall never yield.
Is this a town right here that we're about to go
Wisdom
take?
befitting of all my years.
Because that we could deploy someone else who could. Yeah, I'm actually thinking it might
Let's take what's
be
ours.
a better idea to just withdraw and then redeploy at this town. Because you can see he still has to wait a little while.
By a knight's honor. Begin the march.
Oh, we need to get rid of that catapult.
I'll not go easy on you.
You actually don't win in one fight,
For Drakenhold.
but you do. We need to try and save a little bit of stamina here, so...
On my honor as a knight.
'Tis the fruit of my labor.
Whatever you need.
Okay, catapult
off.
probably needs to go
I
first.
stand ready. Your will shall be done.
Ow. Oh, he made it. I don't know what happened to that cavalry
I shall never
unit.
yield.
He was like, oh, I see you, and then like stunned him so much that he didn't know what to do, and he just stood still. Joseph is dead, again.
Onward for Prince Ludwig.
Okay, now we're in an interesting situation where
What is our strategy?
you're gonna run out of stamina.
We mobilize at once. For Drakenhold.
Oh, Miriam got taken out too. Not that big a deal because she's already at the level cap. It's a little bit of a
Might I take a
problem for
short rest?
Joseph.
Perhaps we should rest.
You have a problem. You
Witness the
might as
might
well
of an
garrison
angel.
here
I
real
depart.
quick.
'Tis ours. You'll not be disappointed. I take to the skies.
Okay, so what happens if you're
Such
resting
strength.
and you get attacked? You just like
Blasphemous
lose?
fool.
I mustn't give in.
Do they not get to... I don't know, because it has a resting debuff, right? I think it means... I don't know what it means other than first strike. Maybe the first strike is
I'll
enough to
not
just
go
get them
easy
killed
on you.
here. So I guess we have to use Oakleys here, which is fine.
May the Father watch over us. Witness the might of an angel.
So yeah, you keep going there.
I'll be here if you need
We
me.
just withdrew.
Blasphemous fool.
Let's just watch it real quick, see how Oakleys is working as a tank here. So you can see she's still got some evasion. And then she gets more evasion from using that move.
Onward!
We shall see our duty through.
Oh, we should maybe have him not use that move, huh?
Momentum is with us.
Let's look at his
I'll never hold myself
hit.
back.
But that move's not very effective if you're the only cavalry unit. Activates after a cavalry unit. Okay, so he can't use that. Oh, yeah, he's kind of... I guess that's the reason I didn't turn this off, is because he can't even use Knight's Pursuit. So I guess the question becomes, who are we going to add into this team? And should it be a cavalry unit like Monica? Because right now, Renault isn't that great. Like, great knights kind of rely on other cavalry. So that's definitely going to be
stand
something
ready.
to consider.
I depart. I've claimed it as our own. Witness the might of an angel.
Okay, so we're going to redeploy you.
No surprise there.
You'll not be disappointed.
Is there any more towns? No. So now would
stand
probably
ready.
be the time to deploy a lane. Any other squad? I guess this squad could get to 32 there. And this squad has someone who's 31.
The day will be ours.
You'll not be disappointed. I stand ready.
There's just not that many fights coming up anymore, so
Go on.
probably not even hugely relevant.
There in a second.
What about you? It would be nice to give you another fight.
Witness the might of an angel.
Part of me wants to like cheat forward here. Start going this
I take to the
direction and then
skies.
figure it out.
Pretty sure I'm in their line of fire.
We march.
Okay,
Path
Elaine
is
needs to
set.
get out of there.
Let's take what's ours.
So, heavy swing. Can easily hit all of this stuff.
Go on. Sure.
Now then.
Okay, let's make sure Elaine is trying to keep up a little
Onward.
bit.
Hope you've made your peace.
We should maybe plunder a little bit
Got more where
more.
that came from.
See ya.
Just because we spent a lot of gold last episode getting a lot
Let's
of
take
different
what's
items.
ours.
So our gold is not low per se, but we should probably get it up to a reasonable amount, because I expect in Albion there will be another black market trader who will probably have good things that we want.
You'll not be disappointed.
We want her to not go over the mountains if at all
Your will
possible.
shall be
She
done.
slows down dramatically.
I'll make it quick. No hard feelings. Let's take what's ours.
So, could we get like... Oh, he rested, but...
Such pressure.
I don't think he's gonna be able to do much.
Yeah? Won't take long.
The time is at hand. The path is set.
How shall I serve you?
So, plan here is to just probably give all the
Time
XP to
for payback.
Oclese then. Just so she actually gets to the level cap.
See ya.
Liza might get to 31 there. Should I pop it extra?
Let's take what's ours.
I probably won't.
Hope you've made your peace.
She might not quite get there, but... Yeah, she did not.
No
But it's
hard
fine.
feelings.
So you...
To me.
We should be rid of this place.
Good.
Yeah.
There's probably plunder twice here.
Let's take what's ours.
And then we're probably not doing much with you anymore.
Any who bar my path must perish.
Oh, yeah, the catapult, while you're reloading, you also give first strike to the enemy squad.
May the Father watch over us. Witness the might of an angel.
Okay, so how do you do?
We march.
Don't quite win in one.
Onward.
I stand ready. I depart.
If we could get Elaine to give... Oh, we don't have enough for that, so we're
You'll
gonna
not
just have
be
to fight
disappointed.
twice.
I'll not go easy on you.
Okay, first battle. Take out the entire front line.
I stand ready.
And then surely you just win now.
I take to the
Yep.
skies.
The time is at hand.
My eternal gratitude.
Now then.
Any who bar my path must
Okay.
perish.
The mission took a little bit longer than I expected, but
Greater strength to keep
fine.
Sharon safe.
I think everyone just got to 32 in this squad at least.
In His Highness's honor.
'Tis my undying spirit which drops. Just keep getting tougher.
Oh, there's some more treaties that we could use for Liza. Actually, a higher score than I expected for how long that took us. It gives us a bow. I wonder if that bow is good enough to be used by any of the elven archers. So the weird thing about the phantom stuff is that it's magic, like full magic. Let's go check. Find one of our elven archers and see how good it is. Gladmere. Yeah, her bow's not that special. I guess neither is Ridiel's, but Ridiel's has higher stats. Okay, where is this thing? Here. Okay, so you can see it does the same thing except no physical attack, but it gives you a move. It's exclusively a magic damage move. Yeah, it's just not worth it because their moves are split. So it would only be worth it. It would be close to the same damage as Wind Arrow. I guess close to the same damage as Icicle Arrow too, but I kind of like Icicle Arrow because it hits 2 people. Yeah, it's just probably not worth it. Because they would have to be much stronger in the magical sense to be worth it, which is not the case. So, what next? Probably go take this giant walled city. Solvaquad. I'm certain you remember, Your Highness, but I used to stand... Oh, right, the rock rats are here. Myself. Might I have a word with their captain before the battle? If you wish, go ahead, Nina. Captain, wait, it's me. Been a while, Nina. Didn't realize you were rubbing shoulders with the Liberation now. I managed to reconnect with my sister as well, owing largely to you excusing me from the band. Now please, Captain, run away or surrender, but don't try to fight us. You'll not win. Sorry, but that's not happening. We've been wandering these lands for as long as we can remember. Figured this might be a place we can actually put down some roots for once. And damn it, that's what we're gonna do. But Captain. Oh, and don't hold back on account of us, okay? It's time your friends learn what a cornered rat can do. Oh, they have a catapult here? It's annoying. It seems a lot easier if you do the battle from this side, huh? I don't even know if we'll fight any of these guys. Anyways, wait, what level is this? 30, I think? So everyone can get XP normally? It's probably a good opportunity for Berengaria's squad. Maybe this squad. That squad as well.
My atonement beckons by a knight's
Okay, how do you do? You can win. You could maybe just kill everybody, huh?
Begin the march.
I'll bring Elaine's
They will be
unit.
ours.
We'll just bring the 2 units, I think.
The path is
Their
set.
sights are upon me.
Oh, that. I totally forgot that was even a thing. Okay, guess we found him.
Death summons you.
Oh, and Joseph is dead again.
I'm even better than Clive now.
How does... look, I put Gloucester in the position that will take more
Mustn't
attacks.
stop here.
How is Joseph always
Whatever you
dying?
need. I'm off. For Drakenhold.
It's just like unfortunate. Okay.
I mustn't grow complacent. Onward for Prince Ludwig. What is our strategy?
Do you still just win? Yeah, you kind of do.
By a knight's honor. We mobilize at once. 'Twas never in doubt.
Okay, they're not gonna get there in
Time is
time
at hand.
to stop Gloucester, so I'm just gonna give him the Royal Order.
Your faith shall not be misplaced. Whatever you need. Begin the march.
Oh wait, was there a
I
conversation?
shall never yield.
Like another conversation? I didn't check. I also didn't mean to press that button. I meant to actually go into the battle and see it. Well, let's
I'll
see
not
how
let
it
this
turns
go to
out.
waste.
I blossom ever brighter.
There's possibility for them to join the... Yeah, he's still alive.
Running, huh?
So,
Do whatever you want to me, but I promise you'll let my men walk.
Your Highness, I beg you, show mercy to this wayward soul. The rock rats are thieves, there can be no denying that. Yet they've never once taken from the weak or infirm.
yeah, sure, we'll just recruit
Bryce,
him.
was it? How would you feel about lending your might to the Liberation?
Not interested. Oh, you talk a good talk, I'll give you that. But you're still royal filth, and you'll steal from us just like all the rest. So yeah, no thanks.
Captain, please. Elaine is different. When he first fled Palavia, he only had 6 men to his name. Yet now he stands with an army at his back. An impenetrable wall built 1 cobble at a time. Much like the rock rats, His Highness has faced the same struggles we have, and met them head on.
People change, Nina.
Why did he kind of, like, interrupt her?
And there's no crueler man than the bottom dweller turned baron. They get desperate to cling to their newfound power. Forget how to trust. Turn on those they once called friends.
Then why not watch over me yourself? If I ever prove unworthy of the crown, you're free to run me through with that spear.
Huh.
I only ask that you fight beside us all the while. It will take all manner of strength and experience to slay Galerius and restore peace to this chaotic land. And the persistence of a rat who can survive such turmoil is a boon I would be foolhardy not to welcome.
Fine then. Consider me convinced. But it'll only be me joining you. After everything I've put them through, my men deserve to finally settle down. Get some rest. Start a family.
Not to mention that this city will need protection. Very well. I'll grant that request.
Thank you, Your Highness. You've done a great deed this day.
Wait, who are Kurt and Sven? Especially since they're not joining us, right? I don't remember the people from the Rock Rats. Guess that's that then. I'm yours to command for as long as you want me. By the way, I'm the captain's right-hand man, or at least I was. The Rock Rats are no more now. We're gonna settle down here, keep the place safe, just take care of Captain Bryce for us. Alright, are we gonna be able to rebuild the city? Death Pillar. What the heck? Lethal Venom. Attack a column of enemies with a piercing strike, inflicts poison, inflicts a death blow versus poisoned targets. That's interesting. Not easy to use, though. You need someone else who can poison them first, then. And who can poison both front and back row, because there's no way you're using this move twice. Especially since it gives you -1 AP. What does this do? Attack a single enemy, inflicts stun. Interesting. We'll obviously buy both of those. We'll buy that. Okay, so we're finally gonna be below $200,000.
Thanks for...
Let's check out... Well, let's go here first. Got werewolves, werebears, wereowls, warlocks, sorceress, and druid. So we need to do 3 sets of deliveries here. Do the first one. Okay, second one we can also do. And third one we can also do. So we'll obviously just station Bryce as the guard here. Can we... No, I can't look at his stats from this
Nobody
screen.
gets past me.
Okay, let's take a look. I think he's just a normal Legionnaire. Yeah. So since we're not even using the Legionnaire we do have, it's unlikely we'll use him right now, but maybe in the future. We probably don't need to pick this stuff up because we just stationed a guard, but... Anyways, next up is, I guess, this liberation mission. Okay, there's some barricades and there's some magical mines here. Best choice is to probably just smash them all. This is level 30, right? It's gonna be tough to deal with that healer. I think I'll probably just go Berengaria's squad.
No surprise there.
Letting her... Oh, but then I won't be able to use the... I won't be able to use Royal Order if I do this. I won't have enough Valor. Let's just try and sneak on through then.
There in a second.
Oh!
Better get out of here before things get worse.
Why did that work like that? Okay, hold up. We're restarting. I was thinking there would be a space between there. It did not let me through there. Oh my goodness. Alright, well. If I place him here,
Let's take what's ours.
I guess we have to just do this, huh? There doesn't appear to be an option. That was pretty funny, though. Hold on, just 1 second. That was an interesting interaction.
Go on.
So we just straight out, I was surprised. I thought we would run into the battle at some point while getting bounced around like that. But we didn't run into the battle. We ran into all of the magical mines and it killed us. How am I gonna do this? Like, this squad is apparently not very good against this squad.
Sure.
If I deploy a lane, I don't have enough to do anything anyways. Oh, there's a ranged assist in the forest. That's not good.
You see that, Magellan?
See ya. Let's take what's ours.
Okay, it's not terrible. The ranged assist could make it more difficult.
I'll make it quick.
Ah. How does this go? Ow. Okay, well, there's no reason to use you if the people that we're trying to level up are dead. So it was really either of these two squads could use it, so...
A good time for some research. I'll do what I can. Of course.
It just stings a bit, that's all.
Okay, I guess you gotta fight this first.
Like I'd lose to you.
I'm pleased with this.
All too simple. Watch this.
And then you win, so we could just get off a plunder here. Can't quite reach them both.
Let's begin, shall we?
I'll not let pride cloud my judgment.
Alright, Aramis made it to 32. So, we're probably going to need to get a guard for this town. That's it, I'm leaving this cursed town and never looking back. Wait, you chased off Sonoria? Ah, that's wonderful news. Alrighty. Oh, there's a boat here? Maybe? Yes, there is a boat.
Take your time. Relax.
Shatter Strength. Should probably buy it. Canyon Lance. Shattering Pursuit. Follow-up attack. A column of enemies with a piercing strike. Inflicting physical... That's kind of just better than Renault's Nightly Pursuit, huh?
Thank you much.
I've been spending so much money lately. Oh, that's a lot of our fish, but fine, I guess. It'll also give us a little bit of money back. Oh, we did also just buy a Carnelia pendant and Lapis Pendant. Lapis Pendant we might be in... have extras of. Okay, we just liberated everything, huh? I kind of forgot that that was it, because the last town is already... the town where we go to Albion, we've already liberated. We've received word from the chief of each bloodline. The restoration of Pistorius is all but finished. Whoa, Elaine's even more generous than I expected. Most who lead an army resort to seizing goods to maintain their march, yet our prince has done quite the opposite. He might have been born royalty, but I've heard he spent most of his childhood living on Palavia. Hence his unshakable devotion to the common man. His former neighbors and friends are now those he seeks to protect. And he's not just protecting them, he's giving them warm beds, hearty soup, and loaves of fresh bread. If that's not happiness, I'm not sure what is. No matter what it is, all that's left to do now is reduce Zenoira to rubble and ash. Yeah, let's go. Okay, all towns in Pistorius have been freed. But we don't have a guard. I mean, we do have Amalia, but I feel like this is random town in Pistorius is not a fitting location. So this secluded shore might have another monument on it. First, let's find a place for that Carnelia pendant, I think. What does this charm do? Every time I see it, I always forget what it does. It's pretty good, actually. And the lance. Let's find Renault. Oh no, that's Adel. There you are. Oh, I just gave you this Zenoira Knight Spear, huh? Oh, I was like... Doesn't Gloucester have it? He has the axe. Okay, the Knight Spear... I mean, the spear is pretty good. It's a tough one, right? I mean, if we do get, like, Monica in the squad, then he'll actually be able to use Knight's Pursuit. Who else? Oh, maybe Chloe. What does your spear do? Oh, it gives you penetrate and guard rate. That's actually pretty good, huh? Is the gold bangle good for her? Or would she rather have a Carnelia pendant? Probably good for her, actually. It's like a 15 to 20% boost in her defenses. Well, who else could use a Carnelia pendant? Hitra and Nina are good options. Wow, Nina has a dove plume and has less initiative than Kitra. That's crazy. Yeah, I think because she's using the Knot of Ruin... How much does she lose from this? 5. It's actually quite a bit. But, like, it could be an extra row smash. I am realizing that row smash, at least Nina's, is not set to only go for rows with 2 or more people, which it probably should be. Yeah, I need to change this to prioritize armored. I change this to go for a row of 2+ people. What else does yours do? It prioritizes armored. I don't think it needs to necessarily say that. Yeah, she's also losing 5 from getting rid of the beret. But I think Kitra will benefit more from it. It's tough because they're both doing the Banishing Pursuit. So that becomes less effective by taking away some of their attack. But I think them having like 3 AP is much better than having 2. Right? Because the row smash and then followed up by assaulting blows that could perpetuate into more action points if they get kills is a lot better than just the row smash. So yeah. Let's do that. And then otherwise, I don't really see anyone that could use the new stuff that we got. Oh, but oh no, your spear's pretty sick, huh? I forgot we had this crazy thing. Wait, Bryce could maybe use it, but he's not currently in a squad, so we're not worried about that. Let's go to the secluded shore first, and then we'll go find a guard. Okay, where are we? Up here. Yep, and this is gonna be a monument. Oh, I was just thinking we probably have divine shards that we should spend. Yeah, that's 4. We definitely have divine shards we could spend. Where did they go now? After they changed the order of stuff, they go down here. I think the next item we wanted was a 20 cost. I could be wrong though. We should probably go check. Anyways, let's save and then we'll fight this. See what we get out of it. I can't remember. There's 3 things left that we haven't done, right? And it's probably like 1 of each type of weapon and then 1 of each type of shield. Because there's 5 weapons and 2 different kinds of shields, but that still leaves 1 more. So I don't know what the last thing would be. Yep, we could just beat you with this squad. Alright, we got an axe. Gives initiative and evasion. 2 armaments left. So my initial thought is either Fran or Celeste. Offensive units that would benefit a lot. Yeah, I mean, I think Celeste has a better axe, right? She has like Labrys or whatever the heck it's called. Which this is a lot better for a frontliner. Whereas Fran is not a frontliner. And the extra 100% gold is whatever. So we shouldn't lose any evasion, right? Because the new axe gives evasion. Yeah, it gives evasion, initiative, and it'll get us up to 4 action points. Yeah, it should just be good overall. Pretty big damage boost too, right? What are we currently at? 55? We're getting 9 out of it. I wasn't sure. Oh, wait, she doesn't have a beret. But anyways, yeah. Should be a good bonus. Is there anyone else who would really want it more than her? Okay, now I probably don't need a dove plume though, maybe. Didn't I just buy a raven plume too? Let me figure it out. So we could get it's only an extra 4 attack, probably not worth it. Extra life, raven plume. What's her accuracy? 120. Could get her. Oh, but she's a backliner. She probably doesn't want dodge things as much. Can't use this, right? No. Oh, what about this? Possible. Does she use these skills? Activates before being hit by a ranged attack. Grants allies in the... So she can use that. Is that better than the other thing we were just looking at? Oh, we can't use these reins. Why? They literally are for a flying unit. Does it only work with the wyverns? These are both the same. It's actually not that good, huh? The 20% attack is decent. Because she has so many actions, the 20% attack becomes more valuable. And then, now that she has so many actions, we also should consider these. Attack a row of enemies. Oh, wait, is it? I think this skill used to be written wrong, didn't it? I swear I didn't like Aerial Smite because I thought it meant that if they're at 100% HP, you lose 1 AP. But it's actually minus 1 AP to targets at 100% H. I feel like they rewrote that. Because I remember a skill that I thought was bad because if enemies were at 100%, you lose an AP or something. But it maybe never worked like that at all. It was just a mistranslation. That kind of makes me want to use this now. And then... what does the lucky coin do? Evasion and crit? Yeah. So she probably won't use feathering then because she'll use aerial wing. Only... it also makes it a true strike. Yeah, that's actually really good. So yeah, turn this back on. It's ranged. Only use this though on a row with 2+. If there's not a row with 2+, do not use this. And then is there even a purpose to this last one here? It actually doesn't do anything, right? Because this is just row with most combatants. I don't think this one actually does anything. I want to take it off, but part of me is scared Like, is there any point for me to take it off? Probably not, right? Because I don't think she gets any more skills. But we'll just leave it. Alright, this is another move I didn't like, because I didn't seem very good, because she's low health. So yeah, I mean, it's okay. She should just be way more effective now, and this aerial smite might really mess up an enemy team. So, we need to go get 2 guards, because we also need a guard for the place in the South Elheim area. So let's figure out where we're getting our guards from. Okay, here's 2 fighters.
I can't thank you enough.
Strength flows through me.
Okay, so we'll place... Oh, we're right next to a divine shard shop. I'll just do that right now before I forget. The Templar stuff is probably too weak at this point, right? Yeah, it kind of got outscaled. Holy Knight Shield is interesting. I can't tell, is it a great shield? No, it's a regular shield. So it's actually really high guard rate for a regular shield, huh? And you get the healing? Hold up, where's Bernice? Because her sword currently gives her healing. I was thinking maybe she could get both. The shield she has is pretty good, though. Who else? Maybe Joseph? We're gonna use Monica soon. She's gonna need a shield of some sort. Wow, your shield is terrible. I only kept it on her because of the heal, I think. So maybe giving this to her now? There's a lot of good options for who to put it on. Like, even Elaine could probably use it pretty well, but he has an ability that heals him a little bit. Because I think this shield might be what's getting Joseph killed. Because he's trying to cover for Gloucester. And then he's dying because he just keeps taking damage while covering Gloucester. This is going to take 15 of our Divine Shards. Hold up, let me make sure there's nothing better that we want first. Alright, the white cat ear hood. So it's really just I want the white cat ear hood. Maybe the angel plume, just because of the crazy amount of initiative it gives. And this shield. Let me buy this shield. I think it's more immediately effective for us. So, Joseph. And, okay, you have the leaf brooch, which is giving you the healing. I instead got rid of this shield and gave it to Joseph. I think that might be a better choice. Assuming that both of these healing effects can go off, the Leaf Brooch and the Night Shield. And then Elaine, he would lose a passive point. And his guard rate is really not that high. I'll try to figure out if Joseph or Elaine should have this shield. As far as Joseph is concerned, he won't be able to cover. I guess he could use haste and cover, but I probably wouldn't let him use it. Would I? Maybe I would. Just once. Yeah, I think I'll do that. And then, do I bother giving Elaine? I think the one passive point is probably just going to end up being a little bit better in this case. Let's go to here and just check and make sure that this shield works. So I hope it does. Where are you? Right there. I'll just use this. Okay, we just need her to attack once.
Your vigor fades.
You have my protection. Together now.
Your strength. Nice try.
With my very life, I am with you.
Let me heal you.
Well, nice try.
Oh, also Linda died.
We can do this. I have you.
I just want her to use an active point. Just one.
Steady on.
Gosh dang it.
Ever weaker. This is it.
Well, the cavalry squad did good, I suppose. We didn't get to see Bernice use a single move. Gosh dang it. Maybe against this squad?
Nice try. Observe carefully.
In my sight.
You'll be okay.
Try again.
Oh.
Be healed.
Aramis is so weak, huh? Okay, she When does she ever use a move, by the way? Come on, use a move. Okay, it does work. She is so slow, apparently.
Nice try.
I need your strength.
That's pretty effective.
I'll heal you.
So, oh, Virginia has a whole bunch of action.
Look at this. How did I look?
I'm almost considering if Aramis needs to swap with, like, Selvi, but I don't want Selvi to die. But Selvi does have the... let's do it from this menu. Selvi does have the make yourself immune to the first 3 hits thing. I don't see, like... I guess he did do 1 parry, and he only had 1 parry. Ah. He's just so low health. He only has 52 HP. He keeps getting one-shot. He doesn't have any guard rate. He has decent evasion. The fact that he doesn't evade... I guess it was against an archer, though. Archers tend to have True Strike or something going on. Like, if we compare it to Selvi back here... She has more evasion than him, more health. Whoops. Higher defenses by a lot. Plus, she is immune to the first 3 hits. Let's give it a quick try. Like the same teams that we just saw. How does that go down if Selvi is in the front?
Your strike. My time has come. Enfeeble. Nice try.
Be healed.
Ever weaker.
I'm here to help. Let me heal you. Freeze.
Grim also does a lot, huh?
Be healed.
She's pretty good.
This should help.
Nice try.
Oh, Faye, lend me your strength.
Oh, I just realized something. Aramis was eating up
Shall I?
Selvi's
I'll heal you.
start of battle thing, I think. Because Aramis didn't use Hasten Strike this time, right? Hold on. But I thought she had the magic shield the first time. How does this?
Your strike.
Okay. She quick cursed that. Now she magic shelled. No, he didn't use Hasten Strike at all this.
Give in.
I thought he used it the first time. Maybe he
You'll be
didn't.
okay. If I may.
Okay, he parried once.
Pity.
So he didn't even parry that one. Does it not work on ranged attacks?
I'm here to help.
These things work themselves.
Hold on, we don't need to see what happens. Does parry not work on ranged attacks? Yeah, okay. I see. So do I bring Selvi to the front then? I almost feel like I do, but Aramis isn't even that good, I'm realizing. Like, he's kinda... not great. Like, how does he compare to, like, Melisandre? I mean, their weakness is just, like, low action economy. Where's the last one? Leia? Leia has this sword, which gives her an extra action, which is nice. And then she's using charged impetus to get even another action point. I wonder if I should do this differently. With charged impetus, because it's giving that plus 50% critical damage. Oh, but it's not going off because of hastened strike. She would lose 5 attack. If I switch this to a lapis pendant, she'd lose 5 attack and 10 crit. But then she would be able to use charged impetus. After using an active skill, so it doesn't work off of hastened strike. Well, actually, if I just turn off hastened strike, though, then we meteor slash into another meteor slash, right? Although I'm seeing meteor slash has 30% boosted crit rate. So we don't actually need that 10% crit rate. It's really just the attack that matters. But I think... Oh, I should have gone the other direction. I think she should try this. Because the meteor slashes will still have 100% crit rate. The hastened strike might have a little bit lower crit rate now. Oh, I didn't mean to leave. It's cool that they have this mock battle thing so you can like test stuff out. And now she should use charged impetus. And now she can do it again. Granted, the first one didn't really do anything, but... And removing the debuffs is kind of crazy.
I'm here to help.
Yeah, Prim does so much. It's kind of crazy.
Let me heal you. This should help.
Why'd she use Keen Edge instead of... Oh, because Meteor Slash only goes off if you have 3 or more.
I don't believe this.
I wonder if I should change that, at least on her, because she has the potential to do it twice.
Be healed.
I can't just turn off that condition, so I'd have to get rid of it. Yeah, maybe I just do it like that, and then I wonder, how different is this from Aramis? Like, he really doesn't need the Warrior's Medallion either. It is giving him 6 physical attack, though. I guess what I'm now realizing is their crit rate is pretty much overcapped. So, like, is the Black Iron Sword even any good on him? Not really. But what do I have that's a lot stronger? I mean, this is stronger, but I don't necessarily need that move. This is an interesting idea. It's a stronger sword that would make him have more defense and more health. So then maybe he could actually sit on the front line with this. This is also interesting, but I think not good. A Vorpal. Yeah, I mean, I think there's no reason not to at least use this sword. And then, so let me check out Melisandre, because I didn't really think about this whole being over-capped thing. She has a little bit less crit rate than everyone else, because she is running the Dancer's Anklet. She needs the Dancer's Delight to be able to do her combo thing. But that's also meaning that she's ending up with really low physical attack. Is there a sword that someone has that she would really want? Like, the King's Blade would be pretty sick. I think we're still probably looking for a sword for her, because none of this is really quite right. Wonder if it'd be better to run Eye Patch in this slot. Lose 5 attack, but gain 20% more crit rate. How does the combo work exactly? So she only uses this if her... Oh, I also want to change something about Elaine that I was thinking of in that last combat. I want him to use this primarily. If he's ever low health, he needs to just use Lean Edge instead of using Spinning Edge. But anyways, back to this. Own AP is 1 or less. So she's doing either Impale or Keen Edge. And then after which she's Blade Dancing. And then she's just trying to spam this over and over. So I mean the crit rates are kind of set up almost exactly ideally. She'll reach 96% crit rate after doing this once. It's so difficult to actually figure out the best ways to set this up. I do feel like the Stingray might need to be replaced with something better at some point. We just don't really have a good option that isn't currently being used. So, let us get over to this mission here. We'll do that, then we'll enter Albion from both directions. Then we'll see where we're at after that. Oh wait, I didn't put the guard at the thing, did I? I think I forgot to put the guard. We'll be right back. Well, we don't really need to put the guard, right? Because after one battle, it's probably not enough for resources to come up at that spot. So it probably doesn't matter. We could do the one battle, and then I'll try and remember afterwards. What do we got here? Level 30 mission. A lot of people. What kind of assist do you give? You do a magic assist, right? Yeah.
I'll take win. I'll handle this. I'm on my way.
Want to get rid of these towers as quickly as possible.
No surprise there. Go on. There in a second.
The day will be ours. To me. You face me. Well fought. The time is at hand.
Probably just slow it down a little bit.
I've arrived.
Take less battles before these towers go down.
Hope you've made your peace. I didn't have a choice.
We march. To me.
Actually fine against all of these.
I won't lose. I did it. What would you have me do? Understood.
Come then. A fine bout.
Oh, I forgot you're not even moving.
Won't take long.
Okay, I didn't really expect you to just walk
Onward.
past.
Your villainy ends here. Well fought.
Let's take what's ours.
So, I want to take the chance to plunge... Oh, not quite in range.
There in a second.
The time is at hand. To me. We march.
Whoops.
Yeah?
Okay, plunder both of you.
The time is at hand. The path is set.
This the place?
Then I think we'll just give the XP to Travis.
You'll never win. In perfect sync.
Let's take what's
You
ours.
can win this, right? Yeah.
You face me. Victory grows ever closer.
Go on.
Okay.
Sure.
We march.
That should mean that Liza is hopefully finally
appreciate it.
caught up because of this large amount of XP she's about to get.
I'll make it quick.
This is nothing.
Got more where that came from.
Yep, she got all the way to 33.
Have I always held such potential?
I think she's actually ahead now.
You impressed?
Yeah, she is.
Nothing's stopping me now.
Alright, so now the question becomes... Well, we have a few questions ahead of us. First of all, which direction do we go in Albion first? Second of all, do we do the Maiden and the Unicorn quest now? It's so much easier to find units from here, honestly. Okay, the Silver Goblet. You're just ahead of everyone now, yep. Okay, so you don't need the Silver Goblet. So, what are we giving her? I didn't really figure it out. It's like this is pretty good because it gives max HP, magic defense, and freeze immunity. We might give her the stun one. I guess it kind of depends because we just got out of Bistorius, which was a lot of freezing. So there might be more stunning in the next area, so I don't know. But we'll start with this ring. I think this will make it so she doesn't just get randomly taken down now. Oh, oops. Okay, so let's try and rebuild this town. I'm sure we probably
May
can.
fortune bring what you seek.
Cleric's
among my
medallion.
quality
We've
wares.
never seen a cleric's medallion before. Interesting.
A fine
See
choice.
if we have someone to give that to. Poison Curse. Inflicts poison on a row of enemies. That's interesting as well.
A fine choice. Do it.
Okay, we can easily do all that. Okay, now all of Elheim is liberated as well. Zenoira ruled our land for almost 10 years, but we've restored it to its past glory in practically no time at all. Still, for as long as Elheim has existed, it has never suffered as dreadful an invasion as the one we just repelled. Why is she backwards? Some surrendered and turned against their kin, while others were slain and reanimated as soldiers of the damned. Yet with Elaine's aid and a new day dawns at last, and the darkness of this era shall fade into distant memory. I never expected a human prince to value anything beyond the steel in his hand, but he's proven me wrong on more than one occasion. Indeed, he has. Now come, I forget how you say that. Yonisa, I think? Our fight is not yet finished. Alright, station a guard.
I'll keep it safe, I promise.
So, that'll go into Albion. Well, let's start by doing this rapport conversation. And then we'll see if we even can do the unicorn and the maiden thing. Is everything okay, Scarlet? You seem rather irritated over something. Oh, just thinking of all the attractive women you've been taking into the Liberation lately. And men, don't forget we need as many fighters as are willing to join, regardless of their gender. Fighters who you clearly feel deserve your attention far more than I do. So you are upset. Not really, and I'm not jealous either, if that's what you're thinking. Oh, okay, well, then don't worry about it. But with how long we've known each other, it almost doesn't seem fair that you keep leaving me out. What are you talking about? You're literally in his squad. If you ever wish to talk, you're free to insert yourself into any conversation I'm having. Everyone would be pleased to see you, I'm sure. That's not what Why are you standing so close to me? Do you remember the little forest on Palavia, much like this one? We often used to gaze upon it, its many inhabitants, always careful to keep our distance. Of course, Joseph warned us not to wander the area at all without an adult, yet we did it anyway. Listen to me, Elaine, Your face has gone completely red, Scarlet. Are you feeling alright? I'm fine. What I'm trying to say is I don't want someone else stealing you away from me. Oops. Okay. So that's how you feel. No, I just was hoping we could talk more is all. I'm not some mere possession to be snatched away the moment you avert your eyes. I know that. Yet I suppose this means you truly are jealous. Am not. Forgive me for not noticing sooner how you felt. I'll be sure to speak with you more often from now on. You don't have to do that for me. It's not only for you, Scarlet. I've realized today how deeply I miss our conversations as well. You really mean that? Huh. I don't know what took you so long. Nor do I. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I expected, honestly. Okay. So. Step 1, go to this other town and set the guard there as well.
As you command.
Step 2, go to Palavia. This shop doesn't have different things, right? I think I tried this before and it does not. No. Okay. Step 3, save. We'll save here. But I'm also going to do the save down here. So we can come back to it at any time. Step 4, can we do this? Yes, okay. So that confirms that we just needed to get someone to max rapport to do it. Do I do it right now or not? That is the question. Part of me wants to like do it just to see what happens and then maybe undo it. Because the thing is, the later I do it in the game, the easier it is for me to come back and do it again, right? Like with different people and stuff. Because I'll just have more rapport built up. I'll have more money to just like spam rapport at taverns. So I'm not exactly sure what I should do here. Because I don't know if doing it earlier is better or not. Because I don't know what these sanctuaries do that we can only do after this. I'm weighing all my choices. I think I am going to do it right now. Even though I just saved. I gotta save again just in case. We gotta do 2 saves. Is this save important? I don't think it is. I think this was when we were making the decision to either go to Drakenhold or Elheim, and I didn't know if I'd be able to do both. Okay. So I think we are gonna do it. I think Scarlet's probably the most fitting character anyways. But it's like thinking about it, whatever. I'm thinking about like if I want to play more after I beat the game, I have to come all the way back here to before Albion. Let's see what happens.
What is it, Elaine?
At least it's voiced. Oh wait, there's a... Sorry, I think there's been a mistake option. That would be... that would be really... Wait, I'm just gonna say it and see what happens.
Sorry, I think there's been a mistake.
But... I suppose I had wondered. Just be more careful next time, will you? Nobody else deserves this kind of heartbreak.
Okay. Alright. The only reason I did that was because this was voiced, so I wanted to see if that would be voiced. I assume we could still just pick it. Sorry, I didn't mean to be mean to Scarlet for no reason, but...
What is it, Elaine?
I'd like you to have the ring of the Maiden.
Isn't there someone else you'd rather give it to? Or am I just the most convenient choice?
I don't know, you figure it out, lady.
Not at all. The rite of covenant can only be performed if the 2 parties are of one mind and one heart.
Is that true?
The rings will suffer no lies. It's you, Scarlet. It's always been you. These feelings I bear are not mere friendship, but a love both deep and utterly profound. I finally understand that now.
You know, I always thought it was my mission that kept me standing beside you. But I realized something back when we were separated. I treasure you more than I could have ever dreamt.
Then stay with me, Scarlet, until the day we both drift off into eternal slumber.
Nothing in this world could make me happier. So it's true. There's really no lying to the rings. I love you, Elaine. And I always will.
Well, it wasn't as ceremonious as I thought, maybe, but... So what does it mean we get the Ring of the Unicorn and the Ring of the Maiden? We already had the... Thus, the ring has been restored to it. Oh, maybe it's more powerful now? I'm sure it will help when the time comes to face Galerius. Or maybe it's just story power, it's not actually real power. Let's find out. Okay, the ring has been removed. We gotta go find it. I don't know where they are. They could be anywhere. Oh, okay. Yeah, that seems pretty good. I'm guessing that they get these buffs, but they can only be worn by the people who were part of the quest. So the Ring of the Unicorn now gives an extra point plus 5 to all stats now as well. Didn't it used to give guard rate? What happened? I thought the Ring of the Unicorn gave me like 10% guard rate or something. Now it only gives me 5% guard rate. That's almost a ripoff. I mean, it's still pretty good, but... now I need like a better shield or something. Although Elaine has accomplished the goal of being 4 action points and 4 passive points with this build. Because he has the Holy Unicorn Blade. Okay, so now I'm curious. If I pick Chloe, can she put on the ring? She cannot, okay. Scarlet. She doesn't need the Lapis Pendant because it will serve the same purpose as the Lapis Pendant for her. And she'll get plus 5 to all stats. Is there anything I want to change about her? Because she does have quick heal. No, I think it's good. So they should just both be a lot stronger. I am realizing though, I assume the Ring of the Maiden can only be worn by females. Maybe. I don't know. And I assume no one else in the game is allowed to wear the Ring of the Unicorn, like no matter what. Where is Elaine? Cannot be equipped by this class. What does it say if Chloe tries to put on the ring? Essentially what I'm thinking is, I guess the crowns are the exact same thing, huh? Cannot be equipped by this character. Oh, it does say something different. So the Ring of the Unicorn, I assume, can only be used by Elaine's class, which is, what, High Lord? Isn't... what's his face? Gilbert? What class is Gilbert? He's Prince. Okay, he's not a High Lord. So only High Lord can wear the Ring of the Unicorn. But it seems the Ring of the Maiden is character locked. It makes me wonder, like, is there an ideal character to give the Ring of the Maiden to? But at the same time, we already have one of the crowns, right? Which we just saw on... what was her name? Not Eltalinda. Where's Rosalinda? Rosalinda has one of the crowns, which does the exact same thing. But imagine we gave Rosalinda the Ring of the Maiden. Then she could have the Ring of the Maiden, the Ancient Crown, and a Ruby Pendant, have 4 active points, 4 passive points, and this Lance. So she'd have 3 items that are giving her plus 5 to all stats. I feel like that would be better than a Silk Hood right now, right? So just a thought, because you definitely can't equip 2 Ancient Crowns. We did see that there was that one item, either the Onyx Pendant or Amethyst or something, that gave like... one of them gave 1 of each, active and passive, and the other one I think gives 2 of each. It's for beating the entire Colosseum. So there is, in theory, a possibility that maybe if we had the lower one that gave 1 of each, we could give that to this character, and then the other crown, I can't remember what the other crown is called, but it gives an active point, goes in this slot, which we obviously don't even have that crown yet. Then you'd have essentially the same thing, with 3 items that give +5 to all stats, and maxed out active and passive points, which would create a pretty crazy character. I mean, this character's close, don't get me wrong, but imagine this was +5 to everything rather than, what is this giving me? Rather than 4 magic attack, which is less than +5, right? So a character would just become a god. Which, now thinking about it, what if Berengaria was a god? The problem with Berengaria, obviously, being that she has a shield slot, so she can't have 3 accessories. But with the Hero's Medallion and, like... I assume there's gotta be a shield, a Great Shield coming up? You use Great Shields, right? Yeah, there's gotta be a Great Shield coming up with +5 to all stats, right? Maybe? Actually, maybe not, because there's only 5 weapon types and there's only 5 continents. The one we're missing is a staff. Which, thinking about it, it's probably gonna just go to you, because you're just using a Vorpal staff anyways. And you're the only... I'm surprised, are there no other High Priestesses in the game at all? Because it's a character that mixes healing with damage. Whereas all the other, like, bishops and stuff are just pretty much only healing. And then, like, a sorceress is just only damage. But yeah, I'll probably end up giving that to Scarlet, which will make her have really good stats afterwards. Huh, just stuff to think about. Like, there's definitely... I'm trying to think of the potential to make Berengaria 4 active points, 4 passive points, and then, like, 3 items that give +5 to everything. I don't quite know how to do it, because she doesn't have 3 accessory slots. But maybe there's a shield that would help. Because she probably doesn't need the leaf brooch. But obviously we could do it with someone like Rosalinda, right? We already figured out that puzzle. Oh. Yeah, there's definitely potential to make some crazy characters. So I'm gonna save. We're gonna keep that decision, I think. Obviously we could go back here anytime. The only issue being that then we also have to replay the rest of the game after that. So, let us start by going to the sanctuaries. We'll go to the Cornian Sanctuary first. Strange, we've restored the ring to its true form as the sage requested. Yet the sanctuary remains quiet, absent even the slightest hint of activity. If I may, Elaine, unicorns are regarded as sacred creatures within the Orthodoxy's teachings. Maybe a visit to Bisphane Basilica could shed some light on things. I'm guessing that's in Albion? Yes, I would rather not leave this task unfinished if we can avoid it. Let us depart for Albion, or of course confront Galerius, should we feel so inclined. Okay, so I assume that means we can't do any of them. We'll go to the Zenoiran one real quick, just to make sure that's true. Yeah, okay. So, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go to Albion, and we're gonna start by going this way, because it's, I think, the secondary way to get into Albion. I plan on doing both. Just like we did with Pistorius, we first went the side path from Drakenhold, and then we went the main path from Cornea. Okay, Albion. I can't believe I'm finally home. Thank you for agreeing to bring me here, Elaine. But I'm still worried about my father. Let's make our way to this place. We needed to go there anyways, I guess. Bisphane Basilica as soon as possible. Indeed, though I suggest we exercise due caution as well. There's no telling what traps Zenora might have laid for us. Some fish. What is this? Wait, what kind of carving is this? I didn't look at the side of the map. An octopus. Okay. I was like, what the heck is that creature? It's like a... What the heck is that D&D thing called that looks like a leopard with tentacles? I can't remember what that creature is called. It's like a stalker or something weird. I can't help but notice that the things on this side are level 40. Are we under-leveled? There's no way all of Albion is level 40, right? Oh, some angels. I did say that I thought angels would be more present on Albion, which seems to be correct. Also 5 honors per kill. Oh, we have above 200 honors. We can make one of our squads bigger. Oh, where'd you come from? I honestly didn't think they'd let us explore that much, which is why I did this. So we're kind of stuck in an exploration loop now. The walled city of Paeston is guarded by the Heaven's Wing Knights, faithful order of the Orthodoxy itself. Maybe we can convince them to let us pass. It seems unlikely, but... Oh, well, I didn't want this.
Your banners do not fly Zenoiran colors. And I cannot permit a band of armed civilians to pass without cause. Pronounce yourselves.
My name is Elaine, and we march with the Liberation Army. Our fight is one to free the peoples of this land, and wrest our home from Zenoira's tyrannical clutches. You ought not have any quarrel with us. Please, stand by our side in the battles to come.
Your identities are made plain then. But it appears there's been a misunderstanding. Albion has ceded its lands to our new emperor, Galerius. You stand on Zenoiran territory now, and not a soul among us desires liberation.
How can that be?
Sir Elaine, if you truly seek no quarrel with us, then leave this place. I will claim I saw nothing. But know, when next your gauntlets rap at our gates, you'll find neither mercy nor hesitation. Now, be gone.
Well, that went well.
Our scout has returned, Your Highness. It would seem conditions in the city are less than ideal.
Forget about valuables. The houses I saw barely had any food. These people are doing all they can just to scrape by.
Heavy taxation has left the populace with scarcely enough to eat, let alone stock their larders. And those who succumb to hunger or cold are left in the mud to await their inevitable ends. They crave freedom. Desperately so.
Quite the contradiction, given the words of that knight earlier. And yet, he didn't seem to be one for deceit.
Not without reason, perhaps. But it's possible we lack the full scope of the situation.
Indeed. In any case, we cannot overlook the plight of these people. Come, we march at once.
Okay, so that's just a liberation quest? Level 34. Okay, let's see how much of this stuff we can kind of clear out. See if we can even get enough honor to maybe do another. So how many squads do we need to upgrade? We still have that one squad that we haven't even bought yet, which will take some time to get done, but we could focus on that later. I don't even know if we have the units to fill a squad like that quite yet. It seems like there's a high likelihood that that quest right there would have that angel join us. Not another step, outsider, lest you would like an arrow through your skull. This mission is level 32. I'm surprised the missions are such a low level, but yet the enemies that are running around this area are such a high level. But I guess we're easily dealing with them, so maybe they expect you to be able to deal with people who are above your level in a single battle. Guarding this fortress is my sacred duty, and I'll not let you hinder its progress. That was a class we've never even thought of before. Was that like an angel cleric or something? Hello? More hallowed Cornash. We still have not used any of that, I think, the entire campaign. It's level 33. How we doing? We're 250. Oh, here's an auxiliary mission. Oh wow, you don't kill this? You kill this. Oh, let's activate this. Another sigil. Expert 2. It's level 34. So, let's go explore a little bit. Oh, here's a church that we can't use, but that should have stuff to buy with divine shards. Oh, here's the Fated Journal. Interesting that this is Fated Journal number 1. So maybe all of these carvings originated from Albion then? Because Bastorius was number 2, and I don't remember the numbers of any of the other ones. I'm not even going to bother looking at it right now, just because I assume we can't reach all the carvings anyways. Oh, here's back where we were. Let's do as much exploring as we can, but I feel like that choke point there might be the end of what we can do. Yeah, some of these are tough to actually find a squad that can outright beat them. What fools you must be to raise a blade against the messengers of heaven and prepare to suffer divine justice, I think? I don't know. I was reading kind of quick. Level 31. So that's very doable for us. Like, that's very much within the level range of what we've been facing. I think the rebellion has reached these shores while I'm not... Well, I'll not let you come even a step further. Cherrywell, 33. We can go past it. Okay, never mind. We will continue exploring a little bit then. Oh, item. Just always looking for little cracks to slip through and find hidden things, but... Right, you can come over the water. Item here. Platinum ore. Okay, Moonlight Great Shield. Yeah, I think it's actually just kind of an average Great Shield. It's pretty decent. I would probably use it, but Berengaria's shield is already better, and she's one of our only Great Shielders. You encroach upon Orthodoxy land, and I shall hereby see you punished for it. Full 32. Surprised we haven't hit a limit to what we can explore on this side yet. Here's a cemetery. It's kind of crazy that now we've made it to essentially, like I guess the origins of the Orthodoxy, which is Albion, and there's still cemeteries for Sharon to go investigate. So hold on, the main quest that it wants for us, we can't even really reach. That must be like where the capital is. Where the Pontifex is supposed to be or something. We should be getting close now. Is this somewhere you're familiar with, Scarlet? There's a beautiful garden not far from here, yes. I used to spend hours there admiring the flowers when I was young. It sounds as though it meant much to you. Perhaps we could pay it a visit, seeing as you've finally returned to Albion. That would be wonderful, Elaine. Side quest, Faded Flower. Shall we then? The garden should be just beyond that gate. Okay, so this is probably the quest that's maybe gonna hold us from advancing. It doesn't seem we'll be getting through here anytime soon. Forgive me, Scarlet. It's alright, I should have known better than to get my hopes up. This was always my fear in leaving Albion, that I'd never again see the places I held dear. I understand what you mean. Scarlet, is that you?
I'd know that voice anywhere. It's really you.
Umaris?
Humorous.
Oh, humorous.
I thought my eyes deceived me. It's been so long.
A friend of yours?
In days past, yes. We were inseparable as children. And you must be Prince Elaine, I presume. You know of him? Everyone has heard stories of the Liberation Army. I take it you stand with them as well, Scarlet? Proud rebel at your service. And I see you've become a knight, just as you always dreamed. It was the only thing I could think about as a child. Those were simpler times. Happier ones. We would play in the garden until the sun went down. Our only company, the resident insects. Right, the garden. I was just talking about it. Is it still there? Indeed, and it's recently welcomed the most beautiful bloom you'll ever see. We could go back if you'd like. Relive our youth for just a moment. That would be wonderful. I'd love to show you too, Elaine. Let's all go together.
It seems like it's gonna be like a ambush or something though, right? The garden's just through here. Follow me. What the heck? She got all the way over there so quick. Well, let's go after her. Oh, they're actually letting me go through here? Okay. They still haven't stopped me. Oh, there's another item here. Is this a thing? No. Guess this is just a town that we can't liberate from here. Wow, we have explored a lot of Albion already. We haven't been forced into any battles or blocked out at all. I wanted to go the other direction, but I did not expect them to let me go this far. This is the place. Doesn't really look like a garden, but okay, now it looks like a garden.
It's just as beautiful as I remember it. And such an incredible smell, too.
It's stunning, yes. We never had blossoms like these back on Palavia.
We used to sit right here, braiding little crowns and necklaces out of different colored flowers. Do you remember, Humorous? You'd press and dry them for us, then...
Oh, she's betraying us.
Don't move.
Explain yourself.
I won't ask twice. Relinquish Scarlet to me, or else.
Humorous.
Come. It's not safe here.
Oh, that was not very surprising, but I kind of thought she would bring friends and not just try on her own. Why, Humorous? Okay, now there's a battle here. So that's like a side quest. I don't know if her mind is being controlled or not, but I assume she would maybe join us. Okay, that's the same thing as... I thought it might say something different here, I guess not. Oh, we could go through here. Okay, how much further are they gonna let me go? Are they gonna let me cross all of Albion like this? Did I miss something? No. This seems like an area where a map piece would go to. That little corner right there. I'm starting to think they're gonna let me go all the way to where the other boat would take us. That's what it's looking like. Want to fight? What level are you? You're also level 40. Kinda thought it might be lower level on the right side. Maybe not. More Hallowed Cornish. How we doing on honors? Almost at 300. Oh, this guy's tough, right? I guess this squad is the one that can take him down, though. Okay, here's the black market guy. I would kind of maybe like to check his stuff, but we just got into daytime, which is unfortunate. Okay, here's another one of these. Another sigil. We've only a few remaining now by my estimation. Okay, is this expert 1 or is this expert 3? This is expert 1, okay. The one we're supposed to do prior to that other one. Wait, what path did I not go? It's starting to get confusing because they're actually gonna let us cross this entire continent, huh? Hello? Yeah, we'll try and go back to the black market merchant when it becomes nighttime, but for now, we just keep moving. I mean, we pretty much went from one shore to the other shore, huh? Let's see, does this take us back to the other area that we missed a second ago? Can we go through here? Locked. Okay. I should maybe go back then before we actually continue that way, because it's about to be nighttime anyways. So I didn't go this way. Ooh. Okay, we have no one who can take you out. At least not completely. Rebel army at our gates. Lord Jerome must know of this. Ooh, a big city. Largian Citadel? Oh, I didn't know it was gonna be a cutscene.
Lord Jerome, sir!
Now look what you've made me do! Oh, this is far too much sugar.
Apologies, my lord. I didn't mean to startle you. Might I ask what you are making?
Just a little something for the neighbors. Not that it matters anymore. Now, I assume you've some reason for this unannounced interference?
I almost forgot! There's an armed battalion closing in on our city, my lord. It's thought to be the rebels.
They dare come here?
Apparently so. But is this not the perfect opportunity? If we join their ranks, we can finally start resisting Zenoira like we've always wanted.
I fear that's not a choice we can make. Zenoira has men stationed at just about every corner in town. So you can imagine the consequences for our citizens should we aid this liberation and lose.
I suppose so, yes.
Remember, all that we do is for the sake of our people. We'll fight the rebels, and we'll win.
This guy seems like a good leader.
Now, prepare for battle, and fetch my sharpest lance. I'll be welcoming them myself.
He was baking something for his neighbors. Obviously, you're intended to like this guy. Looks like Zenoira stationed soldiers in Largion too. Come on, Elaine, let's take it back. Oh, there's a cemetery there. This is level 31. Okay, we'll fight you. Do this. Okay, so this is the other side of... It's just reaching nighttime. We open it from this side? No. Okay, let's get back to that black market dealer. Goes up this way. Let's see what we could get here. Quartz Rod, Gravity. Attack all enemies. Deals damage equal to 50% of target's HP. It's a charge that just does 50%. Interesting. Zenoiran Staff. Ooh, you could already see there's some good items down there. Zenoiran Bow. Zenoiran Night Shield. That might be pretty good. Zenoiran Knight's Great Shield. It's also pretty good. Daemon's Shackle. Okay, so it's just a better version of the Prisoner Shackle thing. So we want this, we want this, we want this. Do we even have enough money for all this stuff? Actually kind of close. I'm going to buy everything. And then we're poor. Alright, fair enough. So that thing about that I said about having infinite money, we no longer really have infinite money. Might want to focus a little bit harder on making money in the near future. Okay, so down here we had an angel to talk to. Are you perhaps with the Liberation Army? I belong to a local resistance fighting back against our Zenoiran captors. Many of my allies are locked in battle near Hampton Harbor to the northwest and could surely use assistance. However, the gate to the north appears to be locked, so you'll have to make your way there from Bastorius. Okay. Makes sense. Who are you? None can enter this town without permission. Now be gone, or you'll come to regret testing my patience. Okay. Oh, there's something back here. That's all there is, though. More hollow corn ash. Oh, here's the serpent carving. That's only 4 honors. This fortress is ours, and we mean to keep it that way. So, at some point we're going to get to a locked door that we can't get to from here, and we'll have to go from Pistorius to get there, huh? I guess it's this door, maybe? Did I miss something over here, maybe? Right behind here? No. Okay, I think it's that door. Oh, this is not something to investigate? Okay, that's it, I guess. Suddenly we are at the end. So we went all the way across the continent. There's obviously a few things we weren't able to do. Let us very quickly go to the harbor here, because I think there's not going to be very much that we can see from here. But there'll be a little bit. Stone circle. Yeah, dig up some star iron. Oh, here's a monument. Oh, we could probably just do that right now, huh? Okay, let me save. I mean, I guess there's really not a whole lot of reason to save before these, because it's not like, I don't think there's a consequence for losing. Oh, we just kind of win. Alright. I thought maybe I'd have to switch to a magic squad or something. Euron's Great Shield. It's on, like, it's a strong Great Shield, but it's not as good as the one that Berengaria has, so. Yeah, part of me is now realizing that I think I should have done all of this exploration before doing the unicorn and the maiden thing, because then at least I'd have all this exploration done. What do you wastrels think you're doing? Don't let them get away. Hurry, Rhaenys, go.
There's someone over there.
Poor woman. It would seem she was cut down from behind.
How can this be? Oh, Rhaenys.
You know her?
She was once my lady in waiting, yes. Stand back. I think I can heal her wounds.
Lady Scarlet, I thank the Father above for your safety. You've grown much since last we met. Before me stands not the child I remember, but a full-blooded soldier of the Liberation.
This isn't exactly how I imagined our reunion, but I'm glad you're all right, Rhaenys. And still as stunning as ever, I see. What have you been doing these days?
Fighting back. I string my bow for a small resistance movement backed by almost every last of Albion's lords.
The nobility has not bent the knee to Zenoira?
They maintain deference outwardly, all while funding our revolt from behind the curtain of anonymity. As a result, the territories that fall outside the church's purview are locked in fierce civil war.
And how did you come to be knocked out on the ground here?
I was sent as a messenger to request aid for the resistance, but I was soon discovered by a band of Zenoirans who turned their blades upon me and struck. My wounds ran deep, yet I was able to escape until... well, you know what happened next.
Rhaenys, was it? Zenoira is our enemy as much as they are yours. We will purge them from this holy land and see Albion restored.
As I should have expected, word of your noble actions has long reached our ears, Prince Elaine. Allow me to lend my aptitude to the effort.
It's barely been 10 minutes since you were rapping on the Father's door, begging him to welcome you. You need rest, and you're not fighting anyone until you get it.
Of course, Lady Scarlet.
Is she joining us now, though? If you truly wish to wage this battle alone, I'll not intervene. I only pray you find success in my stead. Okay, so maybe she joins us after the battle, then? Okay, can't do that. What is this, a level 30 mission? So this is probably the first mission we're supposed to do. Okay. We can't go any further, though. So that's all there is. I mean, we explored a lot of Albion already. We got a lot of missions ahead of us. So we know one of the carvings is there. One of the carvings is there. One of the carvings is there. So we're missing one carving. Except we don't even know how to get to this one. So there is that. What I'm considering now is, because this is the last area and it's full of angels, I'm almost considering that maybe we don't get the ability to traverse water by boat, but instead the ability to fly. Like Elaine might get the ability to fly at some point, because Elaine is pretty much what determines how you move across the land, right? Like earlier Elaine would walk and we were kind of slow, and then we promoted him to a High Lord. He had his horse, so now he moves a lot faster. But my next guess would be that maybe he somehow becomes angelic in some way, and then he can fly to get to these areas that we haven't been able to reach yet. Anyways, that's just a thought. Might not be correct, but it seems kind of logical. So yeah, today we did the Unicorn and the Maiden quest. We finished liberating Bastorius and Elheim, and we also explored a large portion of Albion that we will need to actually get back to and liberate. But for now, that's kind of where we're at. We got a level 32 and a level 30 side mission, and then a bunch of liberation missions. So I'm thinking we'll probably be starting around here. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. We do have that save that we could always go back to do the Unicorn and the Maiden with someone else. Part of me is considering whether I should have not done that and just saved it till the last possible moment, because the benefit, until we actually unlock the sanctuaries, I don't know what the real benefit is, right? Because the rings are good, but they're kind of like take it or leave it, right? You don't need it. Whereas I don't know what the sanctuaries do. Once we figure out what those do, and obviously we could have waited all the way until we get to the Pontifex before we can even figure out what the sanctuaries do, based on what the game has told us. So we could have probably done all of Albion without it even being needed at all. But it has made Elaine and Scarlet stronger, so I guess there is that. But anyways, I think that's going to do it for now. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. Again, we got a lot done. And now we didn't do as much battling. It was more easy liberation stuff today. But in the next one, we will probably be getting into side missions again and hopefully getting new characters and stuff, which is what it looks like. But anyways, hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.